Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Sanuj Bhatia from iGeeks.in, and today we are reviewing is the LayTV 11S. Let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the specs first. LayTV 11S is powered by MediaTek Helio X10 chipset. That's 8 Cortex A53 cores clocked at 2.2 GHz each, coupled with PowerVR G6200 GPU and 3 GB of RAM. It has 32 gigabytes of internal storage and no expansion via microSD. Now let's take a physical overview of the phone. It has got a headphone jack and IR blaster on top. On the right, you have volume rockers and power button. On the bottom, you have USB Type-C port, microphone, and a speaker, which is very good. On the left, you just have a SIM card slot. Moving on to the back, we have a 13MP camera, which I will talk about later in this video. A flash, secondary microphone, fingerprint sensor with mirror finish, LayTV branding, and some information. Talking about the fingerprint sensor, I would say its accuracy is about 85 to 90%. I never had an issue using this fingerprint sensor, and works pretty good. Has a mirror finish to it and I like it. Now talking about the performance of the device, I had very minor lags or no lags during the gameplay. Now as the body is made up of metal, it does heat up sometimes during the gameplay of long hours. I would say it's a very good device for the price you're paying for it. Now let's talk about battery. LayTV 11S is powered by 3000 mAh battery with fast charging enabled. I could charge it up in 80 to 90 minutes from 0 to 100%. I could get about 4.5 hours of screen on time, which is pretty good for a 3000 mAh battery. The company says that the battery life would get better with the upcoming update of Android Marshmallow. Also, a new update is coming up for LayTV 11S, which will enable a new software feature called Smart Apps Battery Saving, which will sleep or hibernate the apps which are not being used by you frequently. So that would help to get better standby times. Now, just before moving to the camera department, let's take a look at EUI. Now, as LayTV 11S is a phone from Chinese brand, it runs on a heavily skinned Android system, nowhere near to stock Android. Better let's just take a look. As this is a Chinese skin, it does not have any app drawer in it. Apps appear on the home screen as you install them. Now diving into the settings and going into the about phone, you'll find that the phone still runs on Android 5.2.2 Lollipop, but company says that the phone will be upgraded to Android Marshmallow in upcoming months, in April or May. And also there is a feature in display settings. You can adjust the color mode of the display. There are 4 modes: LETV, vivid, natural, and soft. You can choose any one of them, but I just like the stock LETV settings. When you press the lower square key, it takes you to a control center. Control center is when you can control your apps and manage shortcuts. It's just like a iOS, which is customized in Android way. You can swipe up apps to clear them and tap that bar in the bottom to clear all the apps at one time. You can adjust toggles and create shortcuts on the top. Now the lock screen has a kind of feature which other phones don't have. If you swipe from the right, the keyboard will show in the right, on the center in the center, and if you swipe from the left, it will show the numpad on the left. You can press that square button on the lock screen to show the control center, which purely mimics iOS, and swipe up from that camera icon to show the camera app. Talking about the camera, I would say it just takes very good pics in outdoor lighting, but when you take pics in artificial lighting, it just gets noisy and grainy pics. Here are some sample shots and you'll get to know what I'm saying. Just take a look at these pics. So that was our review of LayTV 11S. Thank you for watching, guys. And for 11,000 bucks, I would say it's a very good smartphone. Go for it, and you will be quite happy with this performance. Bye bye now.